In a world overflowing with opinions, hashtags, and hot takes, one word quietly shapes it all: ideology. But what exactly is an ideology? It's more than just politics, it's a system of beliefs, values, and ideas that help us make sense of the world. Whether it's democracy or authorities, feminism or capitalism, ideologies influence how we think, how we vote, what we share online, and even how we define right and wrong. They're the invisible lenses through which we view society, power, identity, and truth. And in today's digital age, these lenses are no longer handed to us. They are downloaded, streamed, shared, and often manipulated. Understanding ideology matters because it shapes the decisions we make, not just as individuals, but as global citizens. So, the question isn't just what you believe, but why you believe it and who shaped that belief.
Assalamualaikum. So I'm going to explain the philosophical concepts. Ideologies aren't just a random belief. They are rooted in philosophy. An ideology is structured set of ideas about how society should work. It answers key questions like what is justice, who should have power, and also what is the role of the individual in society. Thinkers like Karl Marx believe that ideology is shaped by class struggle. He saw ideologies like capitalism as tool used by the ruling class to maintain control. On the other hand, John Locke, a liberal thinker, argued for individual freedoms, private property, and limited governments. These are the values that still influence Western democracies today. In Islamic philosophy, Al-Farabi emphasized the ideas of virtuosity, where leaders are guided by wisdom and divine truth, not just power or profit. This shows that ideologies can emerge from both rational and spiritual foundations. So when we talk about feminisms, nationalism, or environmentalisms, we are really talking about different philosophical visions of what society should be. They help people interpret the world and decide how to act within it.
Throughout history, people's belief about truth and knowledge have changed. First, in the pre-modern era, truth came from religion and tradition. People believed in God, followed spiritual leaders, and accepted what was passed down. Then came modernism, where people started to trust science, logic, and reason. They believed truth could be discovered through research and facts. Finally, in the postmodernism, people began to question everything. They believed that truth is different for everyone, depending on culture or personal views. Today, we live in a postmodern digital world where we can see in the social media, we can see there are so many opinions, trends, and beliefs. This gives us so many freedom, but also make it harder to know what is really true.
Today, we are going to talk about how the digital world affects our ideology, as we are mainly exposed to the view and belief of people around us, right? But now, with social media and the internet, everyone can share their opinion, no matter how they are. Where they are from, where the other one can access ideas from all over the world. Sound great, right? However, there are challenges. One of the biggest problems is the spread of fake. For instance, during the election, fake information circulate rapidly to influence voters, which damage trust in our system. Additionally, there create an echo chamber. We are only hear opinion that align with ours, leading to polarization and making it harder to find a common ground. Another issue is cancel culture, where people are quick to attack others for their views. This can make us afraid to express different opinion. Despite this challenge, technology like AI and metaverse also provide opportunity. AI can spread awareness about global issues like climate change, but can also be used to reinforce certain ideology, offer new ways of interaction, but it also cause a detachment from reality and influence extreme ideology. In conclusion, while the digital world offers many opportunities, we must be critical of the information we consume and stay open to diverse viewpoints. We need to use the digital world wisely to avoid getting trapped in just one ideology.
Setiap ideologi di dunia ini dipengaruhi oleh latar belakang budaya, sejarah dan falsafah masing-masing. Sebagai contoh, kita ambil di barat, mereka bertekankan kepada hak individu. Kita boleh ambil sebagai contoh liberalism. Liberalism ini dia menekankan kepada kebebasan hak individu dan kita boleh ambil juga kepada feminism. Feminism ini juga dia menekankan kepada kesamarataan jantina antara perempuan dan lelaki. Dan kita boleh tengok juga kepada ideologi Islam. Sebaliknya ideologi Islam ini dia masyarakat dilihat sebagai satu ummah dan komuniti yang saling bertanggungjawab antara satu sama lain. Jadi keadilan sosial dan keseimbangan antara hak masyarakat dan individu sangat dipertekankanlah dalam ideologi Islam ni. Sebagai contoh, kita tengok dalam ideologi Islam ni kita ada Majlis Syura. Majlis Syura ini dia membuktikan yang bahawa Islam ini dia mementingkan keputusan bersama pemimpin-pemimpin lain dan bukan sekadar membuat keputusan dalam majoriti dan juga keuntungan peribadi. Kesimpulannya, dalam dunia pada zaman sekarang terdapat pelbagai ideologi. Jadi kita haruslah berfikir secara terbuka dan menghormati ideologi yang lain. Ideologi ini boleh menjadi satu inspirasi bagi kita, tapi dia juga boleh disalahgunakan dan boleh juga memecah belahkan antara masyarakat lain. Jadi itulah penting bagi kita membuka minda untuk menerima ideologi yang terbaik bagi kita. Itu sahaja daripada saya. Sekian, terima kasih.